Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Crafting with Lisa and Pixie. Today what we're going to show you is the succulent planter. It's got a cute little planter shaped like a head, and then the top is the flapjack succulent, and around the crown is little echeveria succulents. So we're going to show you how to do that today. Let's get started. Pixie, do you like being on TV? Today I'm going to show you how to plant a succulent. So I've got a really cool container here with a nice face on it, nice empty space inside. I picked a nice big succulent that kind of looks like a lady's hat to go inside there. We've got some orchid moss, which is really lightweight, good for drainage. Got some river rocks, the same thing, gives your containers some weight so it won't turn over, also is good for drainage. This is some preserved moss, green moss, so it is dead, but it is pretty because it's still green. And this is potting soil and a little spoon. Also, you're gonna need just a little bit of water in a spray bottle to plant the smaller ones. So I've got some small echeverias and some curlicues, I believe, to go around the head. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna start with river rocks first. Gonna empty about half of my bowl in there. Okay, then I'm gonna put just maybe half of this, and that's the orchid moss. I'm just gonna put it right on top of the rocks. Then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of potting soil because I don't really know how much. When I take my succulent out of the pot, I want it to sit high enough. I'm going to put a little bit of dirt in, leave myself a little bit of a wayside. I'm going to gently pull this dirt out, plop it right in, and try and face it to where that looks cute. It looks like a little lady's hat, so if you tip it up, cute. Okay, so then I'm going to need to come in with some more potting soil to get it stabilized because it's really rocky. So I'm going to pile it around the back and then use my fingers to just push down until it's more stable. Now it feels a lot more stable. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more potting soil up here because I want to use these small echeverias as like a crown of thorns. Put a little bit more. Need to build up the soil so that the echeverias will be at the top. You can see the little root system. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck it right down in there. Same thing with this next little cute echeveria, has a little root system. It's gonna go right into the dirt. And so on, right around her head. I really want to be able to see those, so I'm going to keep adding dirt so that they don't get lost behind the perimeter of her head. And then once I've got what I want in there, super cute, then I'm going to give everything a little spritzing. It's going to clean off the face and wet the soil around the little ones, so it'll get them going. Okay, succulents love light and dry conditions. So when you do water your succulent, you want it to be once a week. Let me get a paper towel and wipe off his face. You want your soil to get dry completely in between waterings. So it needs to be dry and very light on the soil. Then water it again, and when you water it, it needs to be completely drenched, and they like to dry out over time. So if you have succulents that are yellowing or they're just not doing good, they're not in enough light, and they have too much water, probably. That's usually the biggest complaint. So there you have it. Cute little planter. Looks like a little lady's hat, and they've got plenty of room to grow in there and propagate. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.